Spider-Man saves Chubby, the ginger cat. It was a bright and bustling day in New York City where Spider-Man swung between skyscrapers, keeping watch over the lively streets below. Peter Parker, under the mask of the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, was scanning for trouble when his spidey senses began to tingle. What could it be this time? Peter muttered as he perched on the edge of a building, looking down at the colorful city. Down below in a small alley, a group of kids was pointing at a large, chubby, anthropomorphic ginger cat. The cat wore a little blue vest and his round face was scrunched up in worry. His whiskers twitched as he tried to climb a tall dumpster to reach a stray balloon tangled in power lines above. "Hang on, Chubby," called a little girl from the group. "You can't climb that, it's dangerous." Chubby the ginger cat turned around and waved his paw. "Don't worry, kids, I'm a cat, I've got this." But the truth was, Chubby wasn't an ordinary cat. He was anthropomorphic, standing on two legs, and his chubby belly made climbing more of a struggle than it should have been. Spider-Man observed the scene from above and chuckled. "This is new," he said, saving a talking cat from himself. He leaped into action, shooting a web to swing down into the alley. "Whoa!" gasped Chubby, losing his balance and falling backward into a pile of cardboard boxes. "Don't worry, I'm here to help," Spider-Man said, landing gracefully on the ground. Chubby dusted himself off. "Help? Me? I was doing just fine," he huffed, his tail swishing. But the children cheered when they saw Spider-Man. "Spider-Man, can you save Chubby's balloon?" one boy asked. Spider-Man looked up at the tangled balloon. "That's what all this fuss is about? A balloon?" Chubby crossed his furry arms. "It's not just a balloon. It's my lucky balloon. I found it at the carnival, and I can't lose it." Spider-Man laughed. "All right, Chubby, let's get your balloon back." He aimed his web shooter at the string, and with a quick pull, freed the balloon from the wires. He brought it down and handed it to Chubby, who hugged it tightly. "You're my hero," Chubby said dramatically, his big green eyes sparkling. "Happy to help," Spider-Man replied, giving a friendly wave. But just as Spider-Man was about to leave, his spidey senses tingled again, stronger this time. From the end of the alley, a loud crash echoed as a towering robot emerged, its red eyes glowing menacingly. "Looks like my day just got a lot more interesting," Spider-Man said. The robot stomped forward, its voice booming. "Hand over the cat!" Chubby gasped and clutched his balloon tighter. "Me? Why me?" Spider-Man shot a web at the robot, but it swatted it away effortlessly. "Stay back, kids, and Chubby, you're with me." Spider-Man scooped up the ginger cat and leaped to the top of a nearby building. "Whoa, this is high!" Chubby yelped, holding onto his balloon. The robot climbed after them, its heavy footsteps shaking the building. "Target, cat," it repeated. "Why does it want you?" Spider-Man asked, dodging a laser blast from the robot. Chubby gulped. "Maybe it's because I accidentally knocked over a scientist's experiment last week. I didn't mean to. It was just so shiny." Spider-Man sighed. Figures. The battle began in earnest. Spider-Man used his agility and web shooters to stay ahead of the robot, keeping Chubby safe while dodging blasts. But the robot was relentless, climbing and smashing everything in its path. "Hold on tight, Chubby!" Spider-Man shouted as he swung across buildings, narrowly avoiding another laser. "I am holding on tight!" Chubby cried, his eyes wide as he clung to Spider-Man's shoulder. Thinking quickly, Spider-Man spotted a construction site nearby. He swung toward it, landing on a steel beam. The robot followed, its bulky frame making the structure creak under its weight. "This is risky," Chubby said, his tail puffing up in fear. "Trust me," Spider-Man said, scanning the area. He spotted a large crane holding a wrecking ball. Using his web shooters, he pulled the lever controlling the crane, sending the wrecking ball swinging straight into the robot. The impact was massive, sending the robot toppling over and crashing to the ground below. Sparks flew as it powered down, and the alley erupted in cheers from the kids watching below. "Looks like you're safe now," Spider-Man said, setting Chubby down gently. Chubby adjusted his vest and puffed out his chest. "Thanks to me distracting it, of course." Spider-Man laughed. "Sure, Chubby, you were the hero today." The children surrounded them, cheering for both Spider-Man and Chubby. "What will you do now, Chubby?" one girl asked. "Well," Chubby said, twirling his balloon string, "I think I'll stay out of trouble for a while, but if there's ever another evil robot after me, I know who to call." Spider-Man waved goodbye, leaping back into action. Chubby watched him go, a big grin on his round face. "Best day ever," Chubby said, holding his balloon tightly. And from that day on, Chubby the ginger cat became a local legend, telling everyone who'd listen about the time Spider-Man saved him and his lucky balloon.